Hello student, in previous lecture we see about the electronic configuration of elements along their periods. Means when we see the electronic configuration along with period, that time what changes happening in the structure, and also there is a change in valency of every element along the periods. And when we see the electronic configuration along the groups, that time the valency of all the group element is same. We already seen this topic in the previous lecture. So today we will see about the periodic trends. Okay, so periodic trends in modern periodic table. Before starting our topic, if you like my video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. My channel name is Sharda Survase. So today this topic is our periodic trends in modern periodic table. Periodic trends means when we see the different properties of elements, like the electronic configuration, it is also one property of element. When we see the electronic configuration of elements along with the periods and along with the properties, that time the certain regularity is observed in their variations. Okay, the certain regularity. The first regularity is the electronic configuration, also their atomic size, also their metallic non-metallic characters. Also some elements shows the metallic characters, some are non-metals, and some called the metalloids, means they shows the some property of metals, and some are non-metals called the metalloids. And some element having the same valency, some having the different valency. Then according to the their electronic configuration, when the electron number is increases, that time what changes is happening in their atomic size. These all topics comes in the periodic trends in the modern periodic table. So the first periodic trends in the modern periodic table is valency. Okay, valency. It is the first periodic trend in modern periodic table. Okay, basically what is mean by valency? Valency is nothing but the combining capacity of an element to the other element. It is called the valency. We already see that the first group elements like the hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, this all shows the similar valency, that is their valency is 1. We know that the atomic number of hydrogen is 1, lithium is 3, sodium is 11 and potassium is 19. Okay, so this all the properties of elements we already see, and this is also atomic number. Atomic number, it is nothing but the number of protons or number of electrons present in an atom. It is called the atomic number. When we see the atomic number, that time it is the number of electrons. When we go along the groups towards the downside of the periodic table, that time their atomic number is increases. That means the number of electrons present in their orbits or shells also increases, and hence the valency means the structure of hydrogen is like this is the nucleus, it having the 1 electron, so it easily donate their electron and valency become first 1. Lithium, this is the structure of lithium, this is the nucleus, it having the 3 electron. So first orbit is having the capacity of 1 electron, second is having the capacity of 8 electron, but in last orbit of lithium having the only 1 electron, so it easily donate their electron and their valency become 1. Means during that valency period, sometimes they donate electron or sometimes accept their electron. We already see one example, like the if two friends are going in a market, that time both want one thing, दोनों को एक चीज खरीदनी है. The price of that particular thing is 20 rupees. Okay, उसकी प्राइस क्या है? 20 rupees. So 20 rupees. So one friend having the 15 rupees and another friend having the 5 rupees. So instead of means who is donate to other, one is donating, one is accepting. That time this is the first friend and this is the second friend. So basically this first friend donate his 5 rupees to his friend. Okay, why? Because sometimes it is easy, they take 5 rupees instead of donate their 15 rupees to other, they take the he take the 5 rupees from their friend. So it is basically means basic things. According to that, So it easily donate having only one electron. So best way to donate and become stable. Similarly, because both want one thing, but if they purchase a pen is also one thing, they want to purchase the pen. If the pen having the price 20 rupees, so that time कम से कम मैं नहीं खरीद रहा हूँ तो मेरा फ्रेंड तो खरीद रहा है ना, ये क्या है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स है। तो इसीलिए वो क्या करेगा, 5 रुपीज उसके फ्रेंड को डोनेट करेगा, और 50 रुपीज वाला जो फ्रेंड है वो डोनेट नहीं करेगा इजीली, बिकॉज it is more as compared to the 5. Hence it basically take the 5 rupees from his friend. It is very basic, his or her friend. Okay, so just like this example, the lithium is also donate their electron and their valency become 1, or valency become 1. So that time means when we see the electronic configuration of elements along the group, that time there means their orbits along the group is increases, but their valency is stable. When we see the structure of sodium, electronic configuration of sodium or structure, that time here having 2 electrons present in first orbit, in second orbit 8 electrons. 8 electrons are there, and in last orbit only 1 electrons. Means when we see the electronic configuration of element along the groups, that time the orbits around the elements is increases. It means their atomic size is also increases. Means atomic size is increases. When we see, so atomic size, it is also the one periodic traits in the modern periodic table. First is the valency and second is the atomic size. So here atomic size is also increases. Basically atoms are very small particle, tiny particles. Hence the atomic size basically measured in picometer. The unit of atomic radius is measured in the picometer. Picometers means pm. 1 picometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter. This is the relation between the picometer and meter. Means it is a very smaller, means nanometer means 10 raised to minus 9 meter. 10 raised to nanometer. Nanometer means 10 raised to minus 9 meter. So it is very small. Minus 12 is very small as compared to the minus 9. So the picometer is the very smallest size of the atoms. Okay. So when we see the electronic configuration of elements along with their groups, that time their valency is constant, means valency is same. Means first group elements all having the valency is the first. Second group elements like the beryllium, magnesium, calcium. Okay, so this having the valency is 2 because their atomic number is 4, 12 and calcium is 20. So in last orbit having the 2 electrons, hence it easily donate their 2 electrons and it become a electropositive in nature, hence it easily donate 2 electron and their valency become 2. But that time also the orbits around the nucleus is also increases. Hence we see the electronic configuration, or when we think about the atomic size of the element when along with the groups, that time the atomic size of the element is also increases. Okay, why it increases? Because the orbits around the element is also increases, and orbit is increases because their atomic number, basically atomic number is changes very largely. The difference between these two atomic number is 2, this is having the 8, there is also having the 8, means atomic number is increases by 8 or 2. It means that the orbit is also increases around the element, and hence when we see the electronic configuration along the elements, that time the atomic size of the element is also increases very fastly. Okay, atomic size increases because the orbit around the element or orbit around the atoms is also increases, hence the atomic size of an element is increases along their groups. This is the first property of, that is the valency also and atomic size along with groups. This is the first periodic traits in the periodic table. Then when we see the electronic configuration along with periods, that time what changes is happening along with their groups and along with their periods. Okay. When we see the elements along with groups, that time their atomic size is like this. First element is lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. This is the first group elements. That time their atomic size is increases. The value of atomic size is in picometer is given. That is the 152 picometer. This is the size of lithium, atomic size of lithium. Then sodium is 186. Then potassium is 231. Then rubidium is 244. And cesium is 262. Okay, this is the atomic radius of atoms along with the groups. That time 152 picometer to 186 to 231 to 244 to 262. That time the atomic radius of the element is increases along the groups. So first reason is because orbits around the element is also increases, hence the atomic size is also increases. So it is the reason of this, and this is the valency also, and valency of this all element is 1 because the last orbit consists of only 1 electron. So it easily donate this 1 electron and react with other elements. So it is the first periodic table in the modern periodic table along with the groups. When we see the electronic configuration along with the periods, we already see that along with the periods, that time there means the orbit around the nucleus is not increases, only their atomic number is increases by 1. When we see the one example, lithium, beryllium, then boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and after that, okay, up to this only this is given. So this is the second period elements. All are the second. In first period only hydrogen and helium is present. So we require more study for this comparative. Hence we consider the second period elements like lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. That time the atomic number of lithium is 3, beryllium is 4, boron is 5, carbon is 6, nitrogen is 7, and oxygen is 8. That time when we see the electronic configuration of lithium, 2 electrons are there. Okay, in last orbit only 1 electron, so it easily donate 1 electron. So when we see the electronic configuration, that time the atomic number of element is increases by only 1, and the electrons, this is the electronic configuration of lithium. When we see the electronic configuration of beryllium, that time only 1 electron is increases in orbit, and it is present in the same orbit. No other orbit is, no need for to create the other orbit. Only 1 orbit is sufficient. In boron, 5 electrons. So this electron also present in the same orbit. In carbon, only 1 electron is increases in the same orbit. In nitrogen, only 1 electron is increases in same orbit. In oxygen, only 1 electron is increases in same orbit. Sometimes, okay, so at that time, when we see about the atomic size of these elements, that time instead of increasing their atomic size, the atomic size of all the element is decreases when we see the electronic configuration of elements along with their periods, because that time the one electron in outermost orbit is increases. So we know that basically the number of electrons and number of protons are balanced to each other, they are present in an atom equally. So when the negative charges along the orbit is increases, that time automatically the positively charges protons present in the nucleus, this is also increases. And when positively charged and negatively charges having the same distance, here the distance, because the orbit is fixed, there is no large distance in between the negatively charged particle and positively charged particle. Hence the distance is a fixed constant. That time the attraction between this negatively charged electron and this positively charged proton is happen, and hence due to this reason the atomic size of an element is decreases along with the period. Atomic size decreases along with periods. This is about atomic size. So atomic size of oxygen is 66 picometer. Nitrogen having the atomic size is 74. Then after that carbon having the 77. Then boron is having the 88. Beryllium is having 111 and lithium is having 152. This is the all the atomic radius is given in picometer. Okay, so this is the atomic radius given in picometer. That time we see that firstly lithium having only 3 atomic number, hence their atomic size is very high, and oxygen is having the atomic number 8, so their atomic size is decreases. Why decreases? Because the electrons only increases in the same orbit. When the electrons are increases in the same orbit, that time positively charged proton and electron, the attraction is happening, and due to this attraction of positively negatively charged, there is a contraction of the size of an element is happening. Instead of relaxation, there is a contraction is happening, and due to this contraction, the size of an element is decreases. When we see the valency, lithium shows the valency is 1, beryllium shows the valency is 2, boron shows the valency is 3, carbon shows the 4, it also shows the 3 valency, this also shows the 2 valency. When we see the atomic structure, we already seen in previous period, that time their valency variation is also changes. So this is the also periodic traits in the modern periodic table, along with periods and along with groups. So today we stop here. This is today's lecture we see about the atomic size of an element along with periods and along with groups, and also valency of an element along with groups and along with periods. Along with the groups, the same valency of all the elements, and along with periods, their valency is not fixed, valency is changes. So today we stop here. In next lecture we see the next periodic trait, that is the metallic and non-metallic characters of an element. Thank you.